This story happened back in the summer of 2013 in a quiet forest outside a small Virginia town. I was a senior in high school back then, and all we really cared about was finding places to drink without getting caught. Our parents were strict, our town was dull, so we used the woods as our escape. For my birthday that year, we planned a weekend camping trip, just a few guys, two cases of beer, and no parents around. We found a cabin about 40 minutes from our town. The trip was perfect, warm weather, swimming in the lake, campfire, laughter, and not a single adult to bother us. We told everyone about it when we got home. A few weeks later, we planned another trip to the exact same place. This time, something felt different. We had fewer people with us, but two girls joined the group. The sky was overcast on the drive-in, and for some reason, the forest felt quieter, colder. When we arrived at the campground, it was empty. No other campers, no tent. The reservation office was abandoned, except for one other camper trailer sitting completely still. No people coming out of it the entire weekend. The weather turned rainy and humid, so most of the day we stayed inside the tent drinking. That's when one of the girls whispered, "Is someone walking outside?" I peeked out of the tent and fled. And there he was, a state ranger, standing less than 3 feet from me, just staring. I greeted him nervously, expecting trouble over the alcohol, but all he was said, "Don't forget to pay your camping fees." He smiled, gave a short laugh, and slowly backed up to his truck before driving away. He didn't check our IDs, he didn't look at our permits, he just stared. That night, we sat around the fire telling stories. One of our friends, Mitch, had gone to get more beer hours earlier, but it was almost midnight and he still wasn't back. Then a truck pulled into the side next to us. It wasn't Mitch. It was an old rusted brown pickup. It is parked at side one, just feet away from us. The driver didn't bring any tents, just a bench and a blue tarp in the truck bed. He set a floodlight and sat on the bench. That was it. I told myself not to overthink. Maybe it was just weird, maybe it was nothing. But around 1:30 a.m., a man appeared at the edge of our firelight. He was wearing a ranger outfit, but something was off. He smiled and said in a thick accent, "Hello, I'm the park ranger for this area. You are not allowed to bring your own firewood. Because of bugs, I brought you 2 pieces. Have a good night." He dropped the wood beside the fire truck and walked back toward side one. As he walked away, I noticed something swing from his belt. It wasn't a tool, it was a machete. The others laughed it off. I didn't. Around 2 a.m., I convinced my friends Mob to help me for finding match. We drove up the road, highlights scanning the dark woods. Just as I was about to tell Mob what I saw, Match split passes, finally heading back. We turned around and followed him to camp. Match brought the beer and everyone relaxed again, but I couldn't. That's when I started hearing it. Chop, chop, chop. It was coming from a side one, the sound of wood being split, but something was off. We had brought enough wood to the last night, yet it was gone. They asked me to go more, and so stupidly I did. I slept through the trees to the firewood pile, the one between our side and side one. I grabbed a stick of logs and was just about to leave back then. I looked in the floodlight glow. I saw him, the same ranger sitting on the bench chopping gnawed wood. A human leg. He raised the machete and slammed it down into the thigh. Once, twice, blood flashed. I froze, my arms were shaking, my heart was pounding, and I nearly vomited. Then I turned and ran back. I didn't say anything, just dropped the wood by the fire and sat down, silent. Everyone joked about the wood guy, but to me, the air felt like cotton, the world felt distant. I kept telling myself, it was a log, it had to be log. Later that night, I crawled into the tent and I dreamed of a shadow peering into the screen. His eyes met mine. I shook my head. No. He turned and walked away. The next morning, everyone was alive, laughing, happy. I told myself it was just a dream, but I never went camping again.